Okay, let's begin tonight's debate. At first, our beginning speaker will be the government prime minister. Please.
Hi guys. Good night everyone. I'm the government of Prime Minister, and I want to tell you about the topic that the House believes that 맥주 is better than soju. I will give you a definition about this. 맥주 is kind of beer, beer in English, and it's very alcoholic food. Everyone likes to drink, and the soju is another alcohol. Korean alcohol, just public alcohol in Korea, and we are debating about what is the better drink in Korea. Yes. My opinion is have three opinions. First is the harmful, and second one is very every ages to like, and third one is brand. First one, very harmful. It is both 맥주 and soju is very harmful because and everyone knows that. But 맥주 is make a good feeling than soju, because soju is just alcoholic feeling, and 맥주 has the other feeling, like very has many food calories, and they have very good soft drinking. Yes.
But this feeling is depend on various people. It's different for every people.
Yes, I know. Okay. Sorry. 맥주 has no many food to eat with. Like soju has so many things, like hot food and very salt food and very lots of food needed. But 맥주 just kind of just chicken or just like chips. Everything is fine to drink.
Here.
Yes. There is another reason. Soju is very natural food. I think, and everyone thinking, just alcoholic drink smells bad. And 맥주 is kind of using milk, like using the other plants to make drink. So it is very not unnatural, just kind of the other food. And I'm gonna go next topic is about
Just one.
just one.
Government prime minister just one.
Really? Okay. I finish right here. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. At this time, I would like to call the leader of the opposition party to the podium.
의자를 뒤로 옮길게요. 어차피 안 보이게
Yes.
I just heard that 맥주 is better than soju, especially in relationship and the taste. But I'm going to oppose that insistence. Definitely. First of all, I'm going to talk about the relationship, and second of all, I'm going to talk about the taste, and third, I'm going to talk about this because this is Korean traditional bigger range, so we can do a lot of advertisement, and there are a lot of things. But I'm going to tell just 3 factors. First of all, it's very cheap. It's very cheap. So if you don't have any money, you can go to any places and without money, and you can get some soju from the store manager, and you can take it to your house and drink it with your mother or father without any problem. And second of all, it's high alcohol content. So because it's high alcohol content, so we can guess what? Many people are drinking soju, and because it's high alcohol, so we can communicate better. Because it's high alcohol, so our mood is better.
Pure.
What is that?
Only because it has more alcohol, it's bad for our health.
I agree with that opinion, but if we control them, we can make our healthy better.
Here.
Yeah. According to the survey, just 2 or 3 glasses of soju make ourselves healthy. And if we drink not too much, we can have good relationship with each other, because if we have some guests, we have some worries, and we don't tell it about someone. But after drinking soju, it's high alcohol content, we can contact with each other and communicate better. And third, have you ever watched the tornado of soju? It's a kind of amusement. In beer, there is no tornado. Tornado stuff, but in soju, there is a amusement. It's a little bit tricky, but if we shake the soju bottle, the tornado appears. And many people do that amusement for fun.
Okay.
As I told you, it's a traditional product. So, if Japanese visitor come to Korea, first of all, what they order is soju. They don't order makju, and they want to say, they say that I want to order soju. I want to drink soju because it's my favorite. Is it Korean traditional food? I just heard from my partner. Yeah. So when I met Japanese friends, they were crazy about soju, and there are many Korean traditional food, as you know. But in Korean traditional food, drinking soju is much better. And chicken or salad and expensive food, and it's not generally accepted as traditional food, is regarded as not as anyway, they don't eat it with soju usually. They eat beer, especially not traditional food. And, have you ever worked hardworking, like farming? Yes, or working in the top building and painting or other stuff. But it's very hard work, right? So if you drink high alcohol content, you can feel it better. And when I went to farming in my Pyeongtaek area, we drink soju together, not makju, because it's very soft. it's very very important. You have to concentrate on this. Anyway, it's very soft, so you can drink it without any problem. And it's a traditional product, as I told you, and in especially beer is very partial. Beer in general, everywhere, every time you visit foreign country, you meet a lot of people. They drink beer, but they don't know about soju especially. So it's very important. And I told you about this high alcohol content than beer, because it's high alcohol content, and we can communicate with our parents or friends or co-workers and tell them about your worries. Or I wanted to talk to him something, but he didn't want to. But I can talk to him because he's very happy mood, in the very happy mood, so it's very good. And it's a kind of icon, a kind of Korean icon, it's a Korean traditional food. And how much time do I left?
Are you keeping the time?
Sorry.
I think five minutes.
Oh, 7 minutes.
Oh, so overtime. Then time you need to. So when he reaches that, you need to call the time and tell him your time's up.
Yes, I have to. Yes, I have to summarize.
But when time's up, time's up. Thank you, sir. Okay, so at this time, I'd like to call the Deputy Prime Minister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm the Deputy Prime Minister of government side, and as you know, we said lecture is better. I will present you with my our team's second and third argument. But before I start, I'd like to rebut my previous speaker, who has made several mistakes, insisting. First, he said 맥주 is more expensive than soju, but that's in terms of alcohol content. When we talk about the pure amount of drink, 맥주 is much cheaper than alcohol. And because 맥주 has so much more amount, for example, these days soju is really expensive, by the way. And 350 milliliters for 1600 won, 1600 won. But for 맥주, 1.5 liter for 5,500 won. So 맥주 is definitely cheaper in terms of amount.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry. My second rebut is, my previous speaker said, soju, when you drink soju, you have to control. But controlling the amount of drinking soju is really difficult, and you can easily become alcoholic.
Yes.
For example, you can see people who die of cancer, liver cancer, because they are alcoholic. You see 노숙자 in rail stations, and in middle of Seoul, they're crazy everywhere. Yes, because they drink soju, not 맥주. They become crazy. They become so drunk so easily that they become crazy, and it is impossible to control. And then my previous speaker said, soju help us. My previous speaker said, soju help us. Soju help us talk our feelings, say our feelings to each family members or to co-workers or other people, because you get drunk easily. But that is not good, because that will make you depend on alcohol to talk, which is not good. You have to be open without any use of drug. By the way, I want to say soju is drug.
Yes.
Soju is a drug. So people have to depend on soju to talk, so it's not good phenomenon. And I'd like to move on to my second and third argument. Our second argument is that 맥주 is better because it's open to more people. It seems like we are only considering Korea, but think about women or women who can't drink strong alcohol, and if they want to have if they want to participate in drinking, they can't because soju is so strong. They can't drink soju. So even women and even men who don't want really strong drink can choose 맥주. So it is open to more class of people. Also, soju is so limited to Korea. Think about foreigners. When foreigners come to Korea, some of them like soju, but some of them hate the smell. Some of them think it's chemical and it smells like, chemical. So foreigners can't enjoy soju. So if they choose 맥주, if Koreans choose 맥주 and they can, if they do, even foreigners can join together and enjoy 맥주. Okay.
When we drink 맥주, we usually drink 250 cc. But when we drink soju, we don't drink that much. And it's a kind of bottle. And if we open up the bottle, open the cover of the bottle, there we can eat 7 cups of soju. So when we drink, only 2 or 3 cups drinking of soju would be okay. But in 맥주, but I just told.
Okay, you made your point.
The major point was price.
Yes. But I don't drink, for example, I don't drink 250 cc because I can't drink that much. Can you drink water 250, 2500 cc? Can you drink water that much? With food? No, you can't. That's too much. You're already full. But alcohol, although you can't drink so much because alcohol is so strong, soju is so strong, but in terms of amount, 맥주 offers much more service for those who choose 맥주. And soju, those who choose 맥주, if they drink too much, they will crawl on the floor, and they will have hard time going home. And our third argument is the brand. Because soju was born in Korea, and because soju is so limited to only Koreans, it doesn't have a variety of consumers. Only Koreans and maybe nearby countries. But 맥주, think about 맥주. 맥주 Asahi from Japan. From Poland, there is yes, and from America there's a Budweiser and Budweiser. Yes, yeah, everyone knows. And from Germany there's
Bex.
Yes, okay. I thought of something, but I know there's so many different choices we can choose. But soju, there's only 참이슬, 즐겨찾기, and 처음처럼. That's it. They monopolize the alcohol industry, and that's bad. They can't get better because they know they are the only producer. So they have no potential for getting better. Whereas 맥주 has so many countries producing it, so there's a the brand level, the brand value is much higher. The total sale of 맥주 is much higher. So we can say 맥주 is for everybody, and it's an international drink.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. All right, at this time, I'd like to call the deputy leader of the opposition to the podium.
Oh. Woo!
유비 어떤 공격하나?
우리 좀 어려워. 이렇게 하지.
Very dramatic.
Okay, don't be worried about time. I'll check it.
아, 오케이.
아 그리고 저희 시간 오반해도 말할 게 진짜 말하고 싶다면 계속 말할 수 있어요. 너무 오버하진 않지만.
Okay, good evening, everyone. We are gathered here to discuss about today's motion that this house believe that 맥주 is better than soju, and I'm of the opposition side, and my role is the beauty leader of opposition. First, I would rebut government side because they have made too many mistakes, and then I would talk about our argument. So first, I would like to rebut the government side. First, first Prime Minister said 맥주 make more good feeling than soju. But I think good feeling depends on individual, and good feeling is different for every different people. So I think it's wrong. And, no, thank you. And second, he said we eat soju. We usually eat soju with salty food, so it's not good for our healthy. He said, but also, we eat 맥주 with chicken and many different kinds of food. For example, chicken contains high calorie, and it is not good for health as well. And he said, and the government side said, soju high alcohol, but soju is high alcohol, so it is not good for our healthy, but also 맥주 contains high calorie too. So in matter of healthy, it is very okay. also we drink soju in this little bottle, this little glass in one shot, but we drink 맥주 in this big glass in one shot. And when one person holds a big glass full of 맥주, and every other people say one shot, like this. And so if we compare this little 1 cup of soju and this one big glass of 맥주, it's not very different for healthy. The harmless for healthy is not very different, we think. And Deputy Prime Minister said that 맥주 has many different kinds, and soju has a little kind. Yeah, he said, but because 맥주 is worldwide, so it must have various kind, but soju is special in Korea, so it of course it has not really different kind of soju, and I have drunk many different kind of 맥주, but its taste is not very different, similar. So the brand of 맥주, the muchness of brand is not very important, I think. And come back to our argument. I think that 맥주 is general, but soju is partial in Korea. So it is it could be a brand of Korea, like the culture icon of Korea. So if we make a good culture of drinking, then it could be good drinking of soju, then it could be a powerful kind of culture for Korean people.
Right.
Here.
And also in Korea, if people are gathered and people want to drink, usually people say let's go to drink soju because soju is more close for Korean people than 맥주 because it is more traditional and widespread in Korea. Soju is more widespread. So if we develop soju culture in more better way, then it can be a kind of good culture in Korea. We can make it. And next, it's amusement. When we gather in first
Empty?
yeah, kind of empty in the first of semester. When we do a game to get a more close relationship, and usually we drink soju for penalty, not a 맥주, because soju is more little. Soju's quantity is more little, more or less, and it is convenient for Korean people because if we drink 맥주, one shot, one glass, then it's hard for people to hold pee. Too much water. And next, and third, we usually drink soju in Korean culture because it tastes the soju's drinking taste is 어울리다.
Match.
Match. Soju.
Let's keep talking.
Yeah, okay. Soju's drinking taste is more could be matched with Korean food. Yeah. When we eat.
It took all time. Okay. So wrap up.
Okay. When we eat meat or pork or like that in Korean restaurants, we don't eat beer because it's not very matched well. So I think soju is more could be matched with Korean food.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much. Alright, at this time I'd like to call the whip of the government, right?
Okay, thank you.
Government whip.
Hello again. I stand here to represent government whip, and I'll get right into our clash points. First, we had clash points over which alcoholic beverage matches well with our culture, and then the opposition team said soju is better because it matches with Korean traditional food and because it matches our Korean emotion. But I think such a thinking must change because we're no longer a unicultural country. We're a country which has dynamic culture, and our nation's motto is dynamic soul. Or the soul's motto is dynamic.
From Busan.
Busan dynamic. Or something like that.
Dynamic Busan.
In the foreigner's perspective, when they hear Korea, they think it's a very dynamic country, and they try to believe it's dynamic. And also, Korean government tries to be more dynamic because they want more tourists. And they want to make Korea an international country. And remember that our country is a stepping stone to expand into the Asian continent. So our Korean country acts as a vital or the pivotal role of trade and. Sorry, I haven't made my points yet. I haven't finished my point yet. But anyway, our country serves as a pivotal role. So we can no longer insist our tradition and stay in a well like a frog in a well. That's my point. And okay.
But dynamic is government policy, and Korean people have the right to choose what they want to drink.
They do have their rights, but country leads its citizens. So, and country does so, and the government does so because it's good. It's thinking in the long term of future of Korea. Think about Gojong, who is the king in Joseon dynasty. If he still insisted that Korea be, if he still supported his citizens who didn't want to open to any of the countries because they think they are the best, they are like Satans, they are oranke. If he kept that, and if he wasn't forced to change that policy, imagine what our country would have been like. Would it be as economically strong? Would it be more internationalized and have more fame in international relations? I believe that would not have happened if we didn't open up. And we need to take another step in terms of alcohol when it comes to internalization.
Yeah.
Therefore, I think our clash points, which is which alcohol is better for tradition, I think that's kind of pointless because 맥주 can serve, because alcohol is a really important drink in every country and every race and every adult age class. We need to accept 맥주 as a main dish of alcoholic drink, so foreigners can join us. That's our first clash point, and our second clash point was well, we had clash points over which tastes better, which drink tastes better, which is cheaper, and which has better anju and all that. But I think those clash points are really much of a subjective opinion. So I think I think that isn't really a clash point. It's just a matter of personal opinion. We can't say such which drink is better because of our opinions. We can't say that. So I do understand that. And although I want to point out about price, yes, I think price can be potential clash points because think about it. Can you drink soju as much as beer? You can't. You can't drink soju as much as beer. So beer is cheaper, but well, this is kind of like a math. So I think in terms of amount, 맥주 has much more amount, so it can be more cost efficient, and even if there's many people, we can buy 맥주 and at least have a cup of each and be kind of full. But soju is so little amount, 350 milliliters per bottle, that if there's more than 3 people, then one bottle is never gonna fill you up as much as what a bottle of 맥주 does. So in terms of the satisfaction of fullness, I think 맥주 provides a better amount in terms of cost efficiency. That's my first point, and thank you.
Okay, thank you. Alright, I'd like to call the opposition whip to the podium, please.
이거 해서
재밌게 생각 안 하고 있었어요. 그쵸?
Hello everybody. I'm going to talk about the advantage of drinking 맥주 in terms of price and the contents and relationship. And I'm totally and definitely disagree with the opinion of the price and the contents too. And in terms of price, soju is $1,500 and dollars. $1,500 and the beer is 2,500 won in just one cup. But when we drink soju, we can drink 7 cups of soju to each person. And when we drink 맥주, we drink all of the cups.
POI. But you can't compare those two with cups because they have different cup. If you would put alcohol, one soju bottle into 맥주 cup, it wouldn't even fill halfway.
Oh yeah, I agree with the opinion, but guess two people are sitting with each other, and they drink soju and they drink soju. Usually they drink 3 or 4 cups of soju in 1 hour. And when we drink beer, we drink. 2 people are sitting together and they drink beer. They usually drink 1 glass of beer. That's the difference. So I talked about the price. Price is economical thing, but if we see, anyway, you know what I mean.
Keep going.
Yeah.
We can't answer, so keep going.
And they told me the sale of beer is higher than the soju, but it's an international thing. In Korea, soju sells very much, and internationally, many foreigners drink soju and 맥주 together. Beer, not 맥주, beer together. But when you go abroad, we drink beer together. But when the foreigner came to Korea, they drink usually soju, not beer, because soju is a very traditional food, traditional beverage. So when they come to Korea, when they hang out with the foreigners, they drink soju, not 맥주. So the sale, I just heard that the international beer sale is higher than the soju, but especially Korea, soju is more productive and it sells more than 맥주, especially in Korea. And in control about, I'm going to tell you about this. After drinking soju, I heard many people lying on the floor, in the mark on the front of the building. Yeah, I think they're crazy, but it's a small case, not big one. And when we drink 맥주, we can go. We hang out with a friend and drink beer so much, and we can buy on the floor. Yes, it's kind of different. It's kind of buying, like 편견, like that.
Prejudice.
Bias.
Bias.
And they talked about the dynamic terms. And I'm going to tell you about, I'm going to reveal about that one. And dynamic is we can define the dynamic as very active and very sociable. But it's not only government, but also our mood, character, and like that. So I think dynamic terms is more near soju, not 맥주. When you go to work or go farming like that, we drink soju much more than beer. So it's dynamic. I think dynamic is similar to soju. Yeah.
When I meant dynamic, I meant not in Korea, but when I meant dynamic, I meant diversity. But 맥주 has much diversity and it's for more people, but soju isn't.
Yes, I'm going to rebut this then too. And I rebuted the dynamic as the characteristics in Korean people and the diversity too. Especially the diversity, there are many kinds of flavors and many kinds of different beers. Yeah. That's right. But soju is we only have two flavors of soju, and two 처음처럼 and 참이슬. Yeah, it's alcohol is a little bit different, but in 처음처럼, but it's the special case. But when foreigners come to Korea, what are you going to drink? We ask them, and they told me I'm going to drink 처음처럼, not soju. 처음처럼 is a kind of advertisement in the international way. And even some people don't know about the soju, the terms especially. They only talked about, I want to drink soju, I want to drink 참이슬, what are you going to drink? Then it's the Korean traditional food, and it's a very natural and general thing in Korea. And I talked about the relationship, especially in Korea, and game when we play game together, we drink soju because it's very soft. And I'm sorry that we can drink it quickly, but anyway, it's a kind of fun. Yeah, not too much drinking soju is harmful for our health, but a proper drinking soju would be okay in my thought. And I rebuted that. Rebutted. Yeah, rebutted that term. Four factors: price and diversity and relationship. Yes, in the three factors are very important in our view, especially rebutting the fears, rebutting the supporting of fear. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so now we have, let's see, who goes for government reply speech, I think? I'm sorry, opposition reply. That's right, opposition reply speech.
4 minutes.
That's right. Okay, sorry, opposition reply speech first, please.
Okay, good evening, gentlemen. Now I would like to explain why we take this debate home. First, soju has more higher alcohol contents than beer, so it can make more relationship between unfamiliar peoples. So we can make more developed relationship between friends, and it could be father or mother, or it could be co-workers in your factory, in your workplace. And so traditionally, soju is soju is more favored than 맥주 in Korea, and so it is more close to Korean emotion. And if we developed in good way, and it could be a powerful source of culture in Korea. And in terms of worldwide these days, accepting 맥주 is accepting 맥주 is important, but also let foreign people to know about soju and our traditional culture is important as well as. And so and next, we drink usually soju in Korea, and we have the right to drink what we want, as I said before. And even though dynamic and worldwide or blah 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 is important, but we have the right to want to choose what we want in this night or maybe tomorrow night. And soju is more close to Korean food, and it has more good relation. It can make more good relationship, and we can be more close to not knowing people before. So I think soju has the really powerful power, and so it has really good and very many merits, and it is really close to us. So I think soju is much better than 맥주 for Korean people, and in addition, it could be more to foreign people if we make good culture and let them know we have like this kind of alcohol and this kind of power. So finally, soju is better than 맥주, and I think we take this debate home. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Okay, and our final speaker for this debate, the government reply speech, please.
Yes.
This will be our final speaker.
Thank you, everyone. This is final speech, and I want to talk about the resolution of our arguments. So first point is very harmless from the soju and 맥주. 맥주 has very soft drinking feelings, and there is no many foods for drink with 맥주, and there is very unnatural drinks, and then second point is the 맥주 is open to everybody, like a woman and the foreigners. They can drink like publish, like they think they can drinking, and it's very good. And third point is the beer has so many brands for foreign countries, like Carlsberg and Hogatsen, like that. But in Korea there is just two brands, like 처음처럼 and 차비술. So there's economic of alcoholic drinks. There's company monopoly in Korea. Yes.
Here.
Yes. And thank you for listening our arguments. And I think 맥주 is better than soju is just about individual choice, and
우리가 내가 좋다고 해야 돼요.
졌다고요?
네. 아 좋다고 해야 되나?
아, 예, 예. But I think the government has the power, powers, and human can get rights from government, society. So government is the lead of the human. So I think we have to follow government's policies. Yes. Thank you.
오케이, 이거 쓸게요.
Can I get a little feedback?
Yes.
Do we have time?
Of course.
Should you record the feedback?
If you, it's up to you. If you want.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. The Prime Minister, just about the English, be careful, this is a very common mistake, but remember alcohol is it's a beverage. Right? It's not a food.
Yes.
Right? So that's very, just really about English, not really the content.
Yes.
So be careful when we're talking about it's a drink, it's a beverage. We drink it, we don't eat it. This team also, I think somebody said we eat it. You do not eat alcohol, ever. Right? You just drink it. Okay, so remember beverage, drink, and not eat, and not food. Okay, just a very basic thing. Let's see. After somebody made a POI to you, you were a little bit confused and you didn't know what to say. So what you can say is something like, I take your point, but please let me continue. And then keep talking.
Yes.
So sometimes you don't really have any answer when they make a PO. That's okay. But you don't want to look confused. Just stay calm. Okay, I take your point, but let me finish. Or let me continue. Keep going.
Yes.
Okay? Alright. That's all I have for you. I think actually was that your first debate?
Yes.
Yeah, that was really quite strong for first debate.
Isn't it second?
Yes.
Second time,
yes,
yeah, it was very good. I thought it was well done. Okay, the opposition leader, you spoke very confidently and very clearly. I was quite impressed. Your point about making the good relationships was quite good. And I think your strongest argument was that it is the traditional drink of Korea. I think that this was a very strong argument that you made. But he also, when you talked about being a farmer and a painter and drinking the soju, that was fine, but I think your team should have said, POI, should we be drinking while we're working? You missed a good chance. That was a little bit risky to say that. I understood what you meant, the farmers bond together, but I thought this team should have challenged that. Is it correct to drink while working? So I think you guys missed a big chance in that. That argument was your weakest argument, I think. Okay, but basically that was quite a strong performance, I thought. Okay, the Deputy Prime Minister, you started with rebuttal, which was good. But you said, what is this? You said soju is a drug, he said. Why didn't you guys have a POI? Beer is also a drug, right? You just sat there, right? That you can't let him do that. Because it's all alcohol, right? Alcohol is a drug. So I was disappointed you guys were a little bit passive to allow him to say that and not challenge him, right? I mean, it was good. What you said was very effective, but you should have fired back.
Yes.
Right? You know, beer is also a drug, right? All you had to say, right? So again, I think you guys missed a chance there too. Okay? And then he also said, women can't drink soju. You said something like that. Why didn't you guys say, one, they can drink soju. I'm sure all of you have seen women drink soju, right? Two, it's a fact that in Korea the alcohol level of soju has been getting smaller. So more women can drink soju. Which that's a fact, and you should have said. So that was very weak on this side, I thought. And a little bit sexist. Sexist. And weak argument, but you guys were passive, right? You have to challenge them, right?
And we can drink lower, not too much. Just,
that's right.
Yeah.
Sure. So
half of the.
exactly. So my point is, you guys should have challenged him, right? That was a dangerous argument. Women can't drink soju, right?
Right.
Many things you should have attacked him, right? Okay. Let's see. Then the deputy opposition leader, which is this gentleman, you did a very good, you did a very good job of explaining your role, like what you had to do, and you explained very clearly what you were going to say and do. That was very good. You said, eat mekju. We cannot eat mekju, we drink mekju, right? So be careful about that. You also said bad for healthy, bad for health. No wine. Okay, so bad for health. Good for health, bad for health. Okay, and then I thought he made a very strong argument connected to what you said about building a powerful culture. That with soju you can build Korea's cultural value. That, I think, very strong argument that you made very well. The government whip. Let's see, that was you, I think?
Yep.
He said, yes, Korea needs to be more international. That was good. And you made it what? You deflected the POI very well.
Oh.
You said, I haven't made my point yet. Let me finish. That was very strong. But you also said, though, alcohol is like very popular in all countries. And what, in Islamic countries, do they drink alcohol? Of course not. It was absolutely ridiculous, right? That David was saying, and you didn't say anything. Right? You have to challenge him, right? So that David was not careful enough about that. Then we have the opposition whip, which is you. I thought you did a very good job about challenging what they said about dynamic. You said dynamic is not about the government, it's about people and their mood. That was very strong. I really agreed with that.
Excuse me, I have to go.
Okay, thank you.
It was very nice to
I hope it was a good experience.
Very experience.
Please come back.
Sure.
Yeah.
So see you next time.
Okay, yeah.
바이바이. 저 연락처라도 적어야 될 것 같아요. 연락처라도.
네, 번호고.
형.
Yes.
So I was very impressed with that, Mr.
학과랑 이런 점.
And that was strong. And then the opposition reply speech was this gentleman. I really liked your language. I'm going to explain why we are going to take this debate home. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Really strong. Really good language. I liked that a lot. And then the government reply speech, I liked, you said about the monopoly, that was good.
Yes.
But your ending, you started talking about the government, following the government policy. This is about alcohol, right? So I thought your final word was a little bit weak, right? It was a little bit off the point.
Yes.
So remember, your reply speech, you want to summarize your strongest argument. Right, so I thought if you had talked more about some of the other issues, you would have been much stronger.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good debate on this time. Yeah, very, very interesting.
Okay, debate is
Yeah,
finished.
this is a great topic. People